You lied to me. Well, college football. You know, the playoff selection was today, and boy, oh boy, a lot of people are mad that Alabama got in and not Florida State, who is undefeated, no losses, but Alabama got in with a loss.
Who decides this? I'm like a novice.
The college football committee.
Okay.
So there's like a college football committee that, you know, chooses the rankings of each team.
Okay, and then what goes into it? Obviously wins and losses go into it. But if a team got a loss and a team don't got a loss, then how?
That's the controversy.
Hmm.
Because it makes no sense of how a team that's undefeated,
Right.
it's not in the college football.
Do it go by like points or something too? Like kind of like a fantasy thing, like or nothing like that? It's just record basically.
Yeah. Here's a video of the selection.
Michigan, Washington, Texas. As we said
Blue.
right off the top, you've got these one spot left, and you've got 4 teams with resumes. Texas now has made it into the field. Let's have a look at these remaining resumes. 3 teams, 1 spot. Alabama, Georgia, Florida State. Kirk, how should this come out in your judgment?
See, this is where it doesn't make sense. They have beaten 3 top 25 teams.
Right.
Even though the quarterback got hurt, their star quarterback got hurt last week, I believe, or 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Broke his leg. And they still beat Florida, which was a top team. Which makes no sense how Alabama lost to Texas the first week.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense how they just not put it in.
Yeah, looking at this, it just don't make no sense. Like, it's just...
I mean, I understand Alabama beat Georgia yesterday, but still, an undefeated team, what are we basing off of?
Yeah.
Because they're saying that the only reason they went with Alabama is because their star quarterback is not playing. So they're basically basing the rankings off of that.
Yeah. Of a player.
Off of a player. I thought it was about games. I thought it was about winning. That's where people are getting upset about. Which makes no sense to me. That was about wins.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Alabama should be a 4.
Alabama should be
The injuries to Florida State is just, you can't avoid it. It's nothing against what they accomplished. Obviously, what they accomplished is extraordinary, to be undefeated, be an ACC champion. But that injury to Jordan Travis is part of what the committee takes into consideration. If you're looking at Alabama versus Florida State, under the current team and roster,
That's actually crazy. Like a popularity type of contest type of thing right there. This man literally just said it, bro. He literally just said they had an amazing season. They undefeated, you know, beat 3 top 25 teams, but they lost their star players. So that's what they taking it. How do you take that into consideration? Like, what does that matter? We've seen teams like lose their star quarterbacks and do amazing things, like the Jalen Hurts situation. And Tua came in and
Killed it. Won a championship. That's why it doesn't make sense.
that's crazy.
Like, I don't know why the committee thinks this is just okay selection. What are we basing this off of?
Yeah, that's madness. Like, I'm not even a big college sports fan like that, but this make me mad. And I'd be mad if I was definitely like Florida State, you know? Like, I know they pissed.
devastated, and I'm sure there is a lot of anger in Tallahassee as a result of this. Just a terribly unfortunate set of circumstances that left Mike Norvell, who has done a fabulous job at Florida State, put the Seminoles in position, and now will be a challenge of leadership.
Dang.
Devastated. it's crazy that they base that off of an injury.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like,
That's
wow.
really. Wait, what did RG3 just say? Florida State. Oh damn, this man wrote a paragraph. So you know it's bad. Florida State's the first undefeated Power 5 conference champion to not get into college football playoff, despite the ACC having a 6-4 record, despite their defense not giving up 30 points in a single game, despite the offense having more. Yada yada yada. Let's see. With and without Jordan Travis, you don't punish or diminish the work of 100 plus players and coaches because one player is not there on the field calling the shots. FSU always answered the bell this year, and the response to losing their court QB was to play possessed on defense. It's an absolute travesty. I don't think that's a word. Maybe it is. Travesty that they were excluded from the CFP. Tragedy? No, travesty. Is that I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Word.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, bro, it's crazy that they're basing this just off their quarterback.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Like, that's fucked up. They're getting ripped off all the hard work they put in this whole season to remain undefeated, just to get taken away because their quarterback got hurt.
Yeah, something definitely got to be changed with that, with how they figure that out.
Bro,
figure those teams out.
It should be always undefeated teams in the top 4,
Yeah.
regardless how bad the conference is, the wins and losses.
You still got to win games. You still got to go out there and win the games.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you still have to go out there and perform at the highest level to remain undefeated. Because it's just crazy that they just basing this off a injury. Hey, because Jordan Travis tweeted on saying he was devastated, heartbroken, and so much disbelief right now. I wish my leg broke earlier in the season so y'all could see this team is much more than the quarterback. I thought results matter. 13-0, and this roster matches up across any team in the top 4 rankings. I'm so sorry, go Noles. It's like, bro, you're crushing so many kids' dreams to be in the college playoff, basing it off of one injury. I get it, it's their star player, but bro, it's much more than just a quarterback.
Yeah.
It's a team effort, offense and defense.
Yeah, somebody got to be, I'm not going to say fired, but somebody, like, those guidelines and what they go by have to be changed. It just has to be. Like, that's just not right. All right, I want to see who else in the joint, because I don't know.
Sure. Be very, very hard to imagine Alabama not being there at 4.
We go back to the rankings in the unveil. Let's look now at number 6 and see who's been eliminated and see what the final decision came down to. Who's number 6? The Georgia Bulldogs. So after consecutive national championships, Georgia will not compete in the playoff, and this is also the first time that the team that was number 1 in the penultimate rankings has fallen completely out of the college football playoff field. So this leaves us with the decision that everyone thought we would end up having. Florida State or Alabama. One spot, whoever's 4 plays Michigan. Number 5, heartbroken. Who's number 4? And Alabama returns to the playoff, and so we have another unprecedented situation as Florida State winds up at number 5, and Florida State is the first undefeated champion from a Power 5 conference to fail to make the field in the college football playoff era.
Wow. I'm not shocked with how Florida.
So 5 and 6 they don't make it? Like 5 and 6 just don't make it at all? Oh.
It's just a 4.
Oh. That's stupid.
14.
Wow. Yeah, and I saw Michigan's. I saw their reaction.
Florida State or Alabama. One spot, whoever plays Michigan. Number 5, heartbroken. Who's number 4?
Yeah, they were sick.
Because they won.
They won
at FSU.
They won in Florida.
Yeah.
But they got Alabama instead.
Yeah. That's wild.
The selection is just.
It seems to me it's just they want to sell tickets and, you know, have people watch this on TV. And, you know, like, you can't do that. Like, you can't base it off of that, like, type of stuff. Like, I feel like people gonna watch the games anyways.
Yeah, regardless.
No matter if Jordan Travis was out or not, like, they will want to see that because, you know, the team will probably play that much harder because he is out, you know? So, I'm sure, you know, Alabama and Michigan is going to be a good game, but you got to reward people for the work that they put in. Like, that's just not right to me that happened.
Because it's crazy that college football will move, like, the goalposts for SEC teams. It's crazy that how much they love Georgia and Alabama and want them to see them in the playoffs so bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's going undefeated, winning your conference championship, and not being selected is crazy.
Let somebody else win something.
The only team.
Yeah. We see Alabama every year, bro. Like, I feel like damn near every year it's like the same teams.
It was always Georgia, Alabama, and Michigan. Those three. Always. It's crazy.
Hey, man. All I gotta say, yeah, like, I can't stress that enough. That's a fucked up situation.
It's such an L.
But at the end of the day, I don't know why I'm like doing that, but it's Go Blue, man. It's Go Blue. I don't know what the hell he wearing right now, but it's Go Blue that I'm playing. I don't really care about either side.
We're not gonna talk about this.
I don't really care about either side, but we gotta rep Michigan because, you know, we from here. We from there.
But yeah,
we from there.
One of the reporters, Booger McFarland.
Oh,
I don't know why that's his name. He should change that. But yeah, here's some couple of comments he made about the selection.
Looking at that point, then to me, you're projecting, you're trying to get the best matchup based on performance, not getting the teams that deserve to be in my opinion. And I think we look at this from a selfish standpoint. We want the best matchup so we can say, you know what, this year's semifinals wasn't a blowout. It wasn't a blowout like it's been the last couple of years, that we get good matchups. And I just think that's devastating for the kids at Florida State. And I think we're diminishing how you win. It's okay to win with defense. It's okay to have a dominant defense and win a football game. It doesn't always have to be scoring 50 or 60 points. And I think as a football nation, as a group of analysts, we got to wrap our mind around that, because to me, this is about, let's get the 4 best matchups. We can sell it and we can do all these different things. Who cares if Florida State won 16-6 with defense? They dominated a Louisville team from a defensive standpoint. Who cares?
I don't.
That's what it comes down to. They love to pick favorites, and it's all about money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because they think nobody's going to watch Michigan against Florida State.
Yeah.
Now, if Michigan ends up blowing out Alabama, the committee's going to be looking stupid.
Facts. Yeah.
Because y'all wanted the best matchups.
Or they just want to see them sling the ball down the field, you know, back and forth. Like, that's one thing I don't like about college football. Like, I'm not about to get all up into it, but, like, I just feel like there's, like, the defense is just non-existent. Like, they just be throwing the ball down the field.
It's never non-existent. We don't have defenses nowadays. Is just not that good.
Yeah. So
I would be very upset if I was a Florida State fan right now.
Yeah, facts.
It's crazy how they got left off being undefeated, to being the only team in the whole history of college football to be left off, even though you're undefeated. It's sickening. All because they want to have the best matchups.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, that guideline definitely got to change. Like, I mean, they are following the guideline, but, like, then they switch it. Like, when, you know, something like that happens.
Yeah, they pick and choose.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, yeah, that would do it. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
So, like, comment, subscribe. You know, comment how you would feel if you was a Florida State fan. Do y'all think y'all deserve to be in it or out of it? Let us know.
Let us know.
Hit the notification bell.
Do that.
surround sound. That's all we got.
Peace and love, baby.
Yay!